What is Stalinism? Have you ever wondered how a single leader can shape an entire nation's direction? Let's take a closer look at Stalinism, a political ideology tied to Joseph Stalin, who ruled the Soviet Union from the late 1920s until his death in 1953. This approach is a specific version of Marxism-Leninism but differs in many ways when it comes to actual practices and beliefs. At the heart of Stalinism is the idea of centralizing power. Stalin held nearly absolute control over both the Communist Party and the state. This concentration of authority was often justified through a Marxist philosophical lens called dialectical materialism. However, Stalin used this concept to pursue policies that sometimes strayed from Karl Marx's original vision. One of the most striking features of Stalinism is its totalitarian nature. This means that political opposition was not tolerated. Stalin eliminated rivals through purges, show trials, imprisonment, and even executions. A secret police force was employed to monitor and intimidate anyone who dared to dissent. Additionally, a cult of personality developed around Stalin, portraying him as an infallible leader, which effectively ended any democratic processes within the Communist Party. Economically, Stalinism enforced strict state control over all means of production. This included forced collectivization of agriculture, where land was seized from private owners and turned into state-run farms. The aim was rapid industrialization, guided by centralized economic plans known as the 5-year plans. These plans were designed to transform the Soviet Union into a significant industrial power. Politically, Stalinism moved away from the Marxist ideal of empowering the working class. Instead, it suppressed workers' influence and required all political participation to be through membership in the Communist Party. The government controlled all media and censored artistic expression, demanding that cultural output glorified the regime. Stalinism also introduced the idea of socialism in one country. This doctrine suggested that a socialist society could be built within the Soviet Union, even while surrounded by capitalist nations. This was a shift from the earlier Marxist goal of a worldwide proletarian revolution. From a capitalist viewpoint, Stalinism serves as a cautionary tale about how communist ideology can lead to severe repression when centralized under authoritarian rule. The extensive state control seen in Stalinism stands in stark contrast to capitalist principles like private ownership and market-driven economies. In practical terms, the legacy of Stalinism warns us about the dangers of concentrated political power and the suppression of market mechanisms. These elements are often considered essential for innovation and individual freedom in capitalist theory. The totalitarian control and economic centralization of Stalinism highlight why advocates of capitalism support systems that protect private property rights and encourage competition.